What's up guys, welcome back to the next video in learning Bootstrap. My name is QD as Danny and you guys watching my channel Koroyawood. Alrighty, so far we have done our the first page, which is the main page, and I congratulate you guys if you guys made it this far learning Bootstrap. So you've done our carousel, and you guys see here we've done our photos, our cards, and here you guys can do like a social media type of stuff, and you guys can do here our mission, our services, and that's a tab. And we're coming down like you guys use this one as in the blogs, and here our products, and we have done our footer as well. So you guys can see we have done our footer, and you guys can, as I said before, you guys can in the previous video, that you guys can put your credit cards, American Express, Diner, whatever here, and that's your copyright. All right, so far we have done. So if you guys come here and click, we are going to single product page. So how do we gonna design this single product page? Alrighty, so we're gonna go on the index, and I'm gonna make a very complex single product, because once you guys go in Amazon or eBay or anywhere, once you guys click here and you see the photo of this one, so if of the main page, even if YouTube, you guys go and like the video, and when you click, that thing pops up, that video but that video is gonna play in single. See, YouTube is exactly like e-commerce, but instead of product, they just put a videos, because that's how the company works. It's a video sharing company. All right, so then we're gonna come after that, then we're gonna go to product, shop, login, register, because this one's very important for you guys to learn. So we go on a single product now. So we go here in here and we click one of them. That one's not, because we have to put the address in an anchor tag. So I think I put it here, single product page. Alright, so we go on a single product. I think I made one single product, so I'm gonna close all this, so I don't get confused. And you guys see here, that's my single product. So I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm gonna go to index, and I'm gonna copy everything inside here. So I'm gonna Control A and Control C, and I'm gonna tell you guys why I've done that, because, and you guys come here. The reason I've done that is because I don't need anything inside this single product. And if you come here and check, our single product is now, it looks exactly like our index page. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna delete a lot of them. So because we need on the top, we need these ones, we need the head after the body, and if you guys see the nav, we need the nav as well, and the nav as well, and carousel. So if you go on Sublime Text, just press this one, that's the end of your carousel. So we're gonna get rid of this carousel, and there is clear fix. We're gonna get rid of this clear fix as well. And there is if you guys look at here, container fluid, and container fluid, we're gonna get rid of the container fluid as well. There is another container fluids, and we're gonna get rid of this as well. And if there is a script here, we're gonna leave the script as it is. Okay, so what I'll do is that I did press that I did press Control Z to go back, because I need the footer. So this is a row. All right, so where is the footer? Container fluid. So we're gonna go all the way to footer. I think this is a footer. Okay. Okay, so you guys see here, there is a footer here, and because we need a footer, so we go on top, see registration, pagination. We're gonna get rid of I think we're gonna leave the pagination, because So there is a section here, and we're gonna go all the way here. Okay, so and we're gonna get rid of this as well. So new product section, we don't need a new product section. That's a card shadow. Okay, that's all the way to coal. That's still, we are still in the cards. And if you go ahead, that's a tape pen, and that's who we are. And if you guys see here, I think I made it a bit complicated, but if you guys card body, we're gonna get rid of that as well because it's a lot of coding. And if you guys know, as I said before, that you guys need to do your homework very clean, your housekeeping, otherwise you guys gonna get up inside this mess because we have done a lot of coding. So button collapse. Okay, so that's our header. We're coming down. Container fluid. Okay, first list, custom list like. So we check what's still we've got inside this product. Alright, so it looks like we have end up like there's nothing inside. That's why you guys don't see anything. So we're gonna begin our work. Okay, drop down. So that's what it looks like, and I'm just going to show you guys again, so you guys delete everything. So you guys see here there is a body, there is a nav because we need them. There is a nav here, and whatever you guys see anything before this page navigation, you delete everything. So because we are gonna work in that's our homework, this is gonna be our homework. So as you guys see here, that's I'm in the new single product HTML, and if I go back and click any of them, that's my index, keep in mind. So that's index HTML, index dot HTML. Okay, that's my I'm here because the reason sometimes you guys don't see, because that's the default HTML. Sometimes it's not showing up HTML, but that's HTML. And if you guys go here, I'm gonna go again to the next product, which I have put the address. So salon index, what is happening here? So I'll have to go and save all. Okay, so now here I'm in single product. So all I can see is navigation, this page number, and this container. I think we don't need this as well because it's a single page, and you don't go here and there because you need this single page in a website, like in an index. You don't need it in pagination. But if we need it, we're gonna come back. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. So what I'll do is I'll delete this as well. So single, we're gonna need we're gonna put a single product, and I'm gonna put an exclamation mark, and there's a 2 here, and I'm gonna put a single product start. And I'm gonna put it here, single product end. Single product end. It's a good habit if you guys put it. So because you guys learning HTML and Bootstrap, so you guys always put a comments, and we start our div. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll go to bring this very close. Okay, so div, and we put a class single footer, single product. Okay, single product. All right, and after that we put our container, float, and after that we put a row, class row. Okay, so now that we have done our container float, and as you guys see that the container float, as I've explained to you guys, container float takes the entire from left to right space, otherwise container takes a little bit room, but we're gonna see which one we need. Okay, so now that we have done our this one, so what we're gonna do is that we're gonna put a div, and that's gonna be class call, we go looking for call md6, md4, md6. all right, so I'm gonna put a style, background color, and I'm gonna put a red. Div class call md6, because there is 12 of them, and if we divide it by 6 and 6, and we put a style, background color, and we put a green. To see, I don't think anything is not going to show up because there is nothing inside, but just in case. Okay, so there is nothing inside, but it's still there. Say but if we put some text here, it's gonna show up. If we bring some lorem ipsum from index, okay, so here we are. Now it's gonna show up call md6 and md6. There you go, you guys. This side of what you guys see here is we're gonna design it on our pictures, so we're gonna put the product picture, and this side is gonna be all the description. Simple as that. As you guys see here in if you guys go Amazon or somewhere, there's a picture here, nice picture, and it says a specification of the clothes or jewelry or furniture or anything, computer, anything you guys like. And the trick is there is and if you guys see my the red is going and the blue all the way, it's using space because we use container float. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of this, and this place is gonna be our image. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna put a image. So we're gonna go and see the img, our good old friend. So we put an asset, and it's gonna be img. We're gonna pick a picture from here. We're gonna have a look. So beauty salon, jpg desert. So we put an idea.jpg. So that's ecom, that's another folder name, ecom, and idea.jpg, and we're gonna adjust the height and width, and we put a alternative. We're gonna put a nice laptop, for example. Alrighty, so we're gonna check our image. But keep in mind we need to adjust the size. So we're gonna see what size. Looks like there is some problem with our image source. So it's gonna be asset, then img, then ecom, and JPG. So I've got a typo here, JPG. Okay, so I'll go and fix up this. Okay, so it looks like our image is way too big, and we need to adjust the image according to the call MD6. So we're gonna put the width, and we're gonna put a 400, and we're gonna put a height of say 400. We're gonna see how it looks. Okay, so it looks like our image is coming from here, and we need to put some paddings on top, and we're gonna adjust that with our CSS. Okay, so it's a single product. We're gonna take the single product, and we go to our CSS, and we're gonna check if our style is there. Yep, and we're gonna put a dot class single product, and we're gonna put a margin. So we're gonna margin top. Say we put a 10 pixels. So we want to see how the 10 pixels is going to look like. Alright, it looks like the 10 pixels from top, and we can always put a clear fix, but we have to see if our style is working. CSS asset CSS style dot CSS. We're gonna change this one. Say we're gonna put a single say we put a single pro dot CSS. So we're gonna remember the name. We copy, and we come here, we put a new file, and we're gonna save our file, and we're gonna copy paste that one, single pro. So now we've got a single pro here, and we're gonna move this one single product. Okay, so we move this one, we leave the style for the index, and we're gonna come in single pro, or you guys can do single pro. You guys can do single product as well. So looks like our I'll see. So single product. Nav bar, single product. It's not working, so I'll go and clear the history. Okay guys, looks like I'll have to restart the Firefox. Maybe if the Firefox needs to restart, and I'm gonna close all and restart the Firefox, because sometimes if it's not detecting the CSS, you guys needs to clear the history, or you guys needs to restart the Firefox. So we put a local host, and we put a salon. Okay, so we go here, and we go to our single product. So we come here. Okay, so now we check if our CSS is working. Single product. So So what I'll do is that I'll move this single product here on top, see if it's okay. It's working now. So you guys see here there is a margin here because I moved it on top, and now it's reading this one first before everything else. Alright, so now our CSS is working. So we're gonna go ahead with our image. We're gonna see our image. We can do the padding, we can do the margins, we can do a lot of other stuff. So what I'm gonna do is show you guys is that first we're gonna put here one picture, and later on we're gonna might put 3 pictures here beside it. So when the user comes in and look at your sites, and users gonna choose from say if you got a cloth, so you guys gonna take a picture from every angle and you're gonna put it on the side. So first we're gonna do the col MD6, column medium 6, and we're gonna take all this space and we're gonna put all this information on this right side, and we're gonna put the picture on the left side. But later on what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys how you guys gonna do this again here. All these small tiny pictures, thumbnails here on the left, and you can put your pictures here on the right. Alright, so we begin now our single product, and we're gonna fix up our image. So if what I'm seeing that the height is okay, but it needs a little bit with the width, so we're gonna go width, we make it like 600. See how the 600 is gonna look like. Okay, so now it's taking its place, so we're gonna do 620 maybe. 620. Okay, so we're gonna leave it like that. What I'm gonna do, maybe 630. I'll see with the 630. Okay, so with the 630, maybe 650. Okay, 650 is fine. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna start this one on the side, and we're gonna come back to these pictures later on, because we need to fix this on the right hand side, all the info. Alright, so we begin with the info, and we're gonna put our info, and we're gonna put a div class row. So we're gonna put another row, we're gonna put a few rows, because it's gonna be multi-layer. It's gonna be like product description, product headings, what sort of product is that, and then all the other informations about the laptops and blah blah blah. And we're gonna have few stars, how many stars this product has, and or how many users put reviews, and if you guys want to put reviews and descriptions and every other stuff that you guys see on the e-commerce websites. Alright, so it's gonna be div class row, and we're gonna do nesting. It's gonna be div class, so I'm not sure why it's div coming, div class, and we're gonna do call class call md12. So call md12, and we're gonna put a h1, and inside the h1 we put a new Pentium, say new Intel laptop, Windows 10, and we're gonna see how it looks. But gonna get rid of this style of color, because now we're putting the text. The color, keep in mind, is just for our development purposes, and once you guys gonna put this your start doing all your stuff, you don't need to put this color anymore. Alright, so that's our first line is appeared. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna put this row, and we're gonna move downward. Alright, so now that that's a description, we have added the description here, so that's a heading, and we're gonna come down. I'm gonna put a little bit forward, and that's a row for the heading, and we're gonna put a div class row again, class, and we're gonna put a row, and now it's gonna be div class call md12, call md12. Okay, so now we're gonna put our first heading. Now we're gonna go and put a few rows beside each other, and we're gonna put a span. We're gonna put a span, and we put a new model, or you guys can put whatever inside this span, and we put a class, and that has to be a label, and label, and we're gonna put a label. You guys can put a label primary, or you guys can put a label success. Okay, so that's the span, the first span. Because it's a row, we can put another span beside it, span here, and we're gonna put a say we put an Intel i5 or i7 laptop. All right, so we're gonna see new Intel i7 laptop. So what we're gonna do here, that our span is gonna be button. We're gonna be put a button btn. So it's gonna be btn primary. Okay, so that's new model, and that specification for the model. You guys can put this small btn, and btn primary btn sm, because we want to put just a small one, and you guys look at here that it's just showing. And if you guys want, you guys can put a border around this one and border underneath. So what we're going to do, as we're going to move ahead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a space underneath this call. So we're going to open another call here. So it's going to be, there's a call 6. Yep. And I'm going to put this one here. So that's our first row. That's our first call for the image. This is the second one for the specification. So that one comes all the way here, and I'm going to put it beside each other. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open another call, and that call is going to be div class, and I'm going to call, say, LG12, MD12, whatever you guys like, and I'm going to put a heading. You guys can put a card as well, div class card. Okay, you guys can put a div. Okay, so it's going to be div class card, card heading, card header, and that's going to be a specification. So we're going to put a h1 specifications. Okay, so that's now a specification, and we're going to come here a div, and we're going to call our good old friend card body. So now our card body is ready, and we're going to put some lorem ipsum, and we're going to see our very good friend lorem ipsum, very helpful. All right, so that's going to be specification, and we're gonna put that one there, and we're gonna put few specifications here. So we're gonna check our and you guys see here, that's our specifications here. So that's about the laptop specification. But if you guys want to put more, you guys can put more space here. So you guys needs to have room, so you guys can put a foot as well, or you guys can put a another guy here, or good old friend. So what I'm gonna do, that I'm gonna go for clear fix. Where is my clear fix? Alright, so I'm gonna have this guy here, clear fix. This clear fix is very useful, especially if you guys wanna leave a room between what you guys type and the footer. And the beauty of this is you guys can put any color you guys like, and you guys see that now my footer is getting separated from the footer, and I can work. I know how my footers, where my specifications and footers, there is a separate line here. Alright, so now we're gonna see the, and you guys look at here that it looks excellent. We're gonna check this, fix these pictures later on, and you guys look if the user comes in here and see your all this here, it looks lovely. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put everything else here. So we're gonna put all the other specification of the laptop.